purified, and one develops pure love for Krishna. An example of rising to the stage of ecstatic love by executing the regulated principles of devotional service is given in the life story of Narada, which is described to Vyasadeva in Srimad Bhagavatam. Narada tells there of his previous life and how he developed to the stage of ecstatic love. He was engaged in the service of great devotees and used to hear their talks and songs. Because he had the opportunity to hear these pastimes and songs of Krishna from the mouths of pure devotees, he became very attracted within his heart. Because he had become so eager to hear these topics, he gradually developed within himself an ecstatic love for Krishna. This ecstatic love is prior to the pure love of Krishna because in the next verse, Narada confirms that by the gradual process of hearing from the great sages, he developed love of Godhead. In that connection, Narada continues to say in the first canto, fifth chapter, verse 28 of the Bhagavatam, first I passed my days in the association of the great sages during the rainy autumn season. Every morning and evening I heard them while they were singing and chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. And thus my heart gradually became purified. As soon as I heard them with great attention, the influence of the modes of material ignorance and passion disappeared, and I became firmly fixed in devotional service to the Lord. These are practical examples of how one can develop to the stage of ecstatic love simply by the association of pure devotees. It is essential, therefore, that one constantly associate with pure devotees who are engaged morning and evening in chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. In this way, one will get the chance to purify his heart and develop this ecstatic pure love for Krishna. The Nectar of Devotion, Chapter 17.
Thanks a lot, Madhya. So here there is an story given from Srimad Bhagavatam, which is about uh, Narad Muni's past birth.
Hmm.
So generally, in our case, in case of conditioned soul, whenever they leave their body and then they acquire another body, then they completely forget about their past life. But sometimes we have seen, even for normal people as well, sometimes they were able to remember their past life. Sometimes we have seen that someone has died, and because he wanted to declare to everyone that who has murdered him, in the next birth he has that remembrance that who was in he in the past life who has murdered him. There are so many case studies that has been done, and then they have this boy in the next birth has informed everyone that this is how I was killed, this is where my body is buried, and this person has killed me. So whatever state we have while leaving the body, we attain that state. So someone dying thinking that, oh, I should be revealing this to everyone. If he's having enough pious karma to get in human form of body, then he will be, and he has enough mercy of the Lord, then he will be born with that remembrance and he can reveal it to everyone. So, but that as well, in those circumstances as well, we see that even though person has the remembrance that he has his past life, now he has the new life. But then also these kind of people never take to the devotional service to the Lord. You never find that a reincarnated person now start um, taking interest in devotional services with this knowledge itself that they are just changing the body. They become attached in so many different things, and that is how the Maya Devi or the material energy of the Lord work. So there is one person as well. There is one case history where one person is born, and when he was grown up, he declared that he was the one who has designed Titanic. And then rest of his life he just spent in declaring that it was not his fault. It was not a design fault by which Titanic sank, because some people has raised this, that because of the flaw in the design Titanic has sank. But he spent his rest of the life just declaring that, because he's the person who died on the ship abroad, this Titanic ship, and he knew that people will criticize that there is some flaw in this design. But past birth he has spent just designing that Titanic, so he was so attached that the next birth he just engaged in talks about that it is not his fault. So in this way, we can see that many people got this remembrance by the mercy of the Lord, but they didn't take to devotional service to the Lord. But if someone spend their life in devotional service to the Lord, this life, then even in next life as well, they will get the residual impact, or you can say the devotional service, next devotional service, even from the next birth, will start from where they have left. So if they have done A, B, C, D in this birth, then next birth they will start in E, from E. So there is no loss like the material education. Material education have to be started again. Everything else, whatever money that one has acquired, one has to start again. But this devotional service is the only thing which once done, um, whatever is it's completed till whatever stage, they will again get realization, understanding from that level onward. So that's why it's very nice that we try to progress as much devotional services as possible in this birth. Um, and this is emphasized here in the story of Narad Muni as well, and the special relevance is given to the association of devotees. So in this life, how we can make quick progress? So for Narad Muni, he was not very much fortunate that he's born when there are so many ISKCONs that we can go and take association, or we can move our house near to ISKCON. We can attend Mangal Aartis and do devotional service in companies of devotee. He was not that fortunate. It was earlier age. He was a son of a maid servant. His mother used to be a widow, and she used to do small menial tasks in other nearby houses. So she was, you can say, very poor, but she has one good quality, that there is this Chaturmash period, which we all know that this is the 4 month period recently passed. On this 4 month of rainy season, it is allowed as per the spiritual injunction as well. The pure devotees of the Lord, they never take shelter in anyone's house except for a long period, except this Chaturmash period, because in Chaturmash period, generally it's a rainy season in India, and during rain it become really difficult for these mendicant pure devotees to make further progress on their path, to go to different pilgrimage places, or to take shelter of the trees, because during rainy season the path become unclear. So many serpent and all these insects, they come out from the mud. So for those 4 months of rainy season, they are allowed to stay in some grahasta's house, and that way, wherever they have stayed in any village or whatever place, they sanctified that place by telling them the relevance of human form of life, but by telling them the relevance of taking devotional service to the Lord. So in this 4 month period time, these devotees, the pure devotees of the Lord, they took shelter of Narad Muni's house. Narad Muni in his last birth. So he was a boy, a small boy, and his mother has this great qualification that whatever earning that she has during Chaturmas, she tried to serve saintly devotees, pure devotees, with whatever capacity she was having. So earlier it was custom. Money is not just spent on sense gratification. If there is little money that is used for earning the spiritual merits, earning, serving the devotees, so in that fashion it was spent. So whatever earning she has, she used to spend in serving the pure devotees of the Lord. And earlier, it was not the case like right now. Right now, so many people, sometimes material minded people, sometimes those people who don't have any interest in spiritual life, but uh, just for getting a free life, they take to sannyas, or d- they wear a dress of a spiritualist just to get easy money, or easy access to wealth. Earlier, it was not the case. Neither for name, fame, people were becoming mendicant. The real spiritual seekers, they used to become sannyasis or brahmacharis. So it was that point of time when there were pure devotees, uh, not mixed kind of crowd that we cannot identify who is devotee, who is not. So, so these devotees, they took shelter of Narad Muni's house during Chaturmash, and Narad Muni also got opportunity to serve them, even though he was a small boy. But he find it very relishable when they used to talk about Lord. There is discussion about different pastimes of the Lord. Also, he was serving them, um, and when they're done with their prasadam, then Narad Muni used to take requests, take permission from them that whether I can eat the remnant left by you. Um, because it's a very powerful things. Few things are very powerful. The holy dust from the pure devotee's feet. Um, Similarly, the prasadam remnant which are left by pure devotees are very powerful. We have heard that story of how some new person accidentally have taken the Mahaprasadam from Srila Prabhupada and how later their life got transformed. So that's very powerful. Um, so he, after taking the permission from those saints, used to take the Mahaprasadam, the prasadam left by those pure devotees, and he have full faith in the potency of Mahaprasad. If people don't have faith on prasadam, then definitely because of not having faith, prasad also don't act. Just like Krishna. Krishna is there standing in the deity form in the temple. If someone has full faith, he is a pure devotee, then even deities can speak with him. If someone think that they're stone, then they remain standing like stone. Same is the case with Mahaprasad. If someone will feel it is just an ordinary food, then he'll not get the benefit. But here Narad Muni has full faith. Um, he accepted that Mahaprasadam will full faith. And that's how, just by being in their association, by taking their prasadam remnant, he became completely cleansed from his heart. And then he understood that the real purpose of this life is just to do devotional service to the Lord. And just by being in their association, he became completely purified, and he started meditating on Lord. And soon, even though he was a small boy, but he was sincere. So soon, this form of the Lord appeared in his heart. The form of the Lord is very attractive. It's just not like any mundane form or any form that we see in television where someone is portraying the form of the Lord. No, Lord, form of the Lord is as such. If once you will see that form, you will no longer be attracted toward anyone else. You can see that all the other beauties are no match to him. So when he saw the form of the Lord, he became completely attracted. All his senses become inert. And for just for a few seconds, that form remained in his heart, and then that form disappeared. And then he became very disturbed that, oh, I want to again see that form. I want to again see that form. But it was not appearing. And he became very distressed that I want to see the form of the Lord. Because once you see the form of the Lord, you don't find anything worthy to see. And then there is a um, voice, celestial voice that comes, that in this birth, because your devotional service is not yet complete, so you will not be able to see me any further. This is the maximum that you can see me. But if you just remain fixed on me, then in next birth you will be able to see me always. So then he understood that um, still he's in material body, he cannot see the Lord always, and he again started meditating on the form of the Lord, and just like a lightning, his so you can understand there was a lightning strike, and his material body got finished, and he immediately got a spiritual body. And that spiritual body that we all knew is of Narad Muni. He got uh, the person that we know as Narad Muni, the same boy, um, young boy. He got that spiritual body of Narad Muni. So it's not that Narad Muni was always a devotee, or um, Narad Muni is created by Lord to serve him. No, he was just a boy, normal boy like all of us. Just being in association with devotees, he became such a great devotee that he's always now in the company of the Lord. He always chant the names of the Lord, and that's how we see that Narad Muni is so compassionate on all the fallen souls. He always wander here and there across the whole universe and want to give his blessings to anyone who want to take up devotional service to the Lord. Many times we see that so many people he has given his blessings. Some of them are recorded in Srimad Bhagavatam. The complete unworthy people as well, he has given his mercy so that they can take to the devotional service to the Lord. So many times when Srila Prabhupada he used to preach to all the Western white body devotees, he could see that Narad Muni was present. Narad Muni, Brahmaji, they were present. So Narad Muni became especially pleased if people who are unworthy they take up to the devotional service to the Lord. We definitely don't have eyes to see him because um, one person can see up to that level on which their consciousness is. If one is not pure, he cannot see. If one is not pure devotee, he cannot see um, pure devotees like Narad Muni or Brahmaji. Uh, Earlier people have very elevated consciousness, so all these demigods they were able to see. And that's why we are known as International Society for Krishna Consciousness. So if our consciousness is elevated to the level of uh, pure devotee, we'll also become completely Krishna conscious. Then we can see Krishna as well, along with all his devotees like Narad Muni. So the special relevance here is given to the association of devotee, and this is about this is the subject matter of today's discussion as well. We'll discuss more about it. First, we'll try to chant one round of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, and then we'll try to understand more on this session. I hope, Mataji, you have your chant bag with you.
Yes, Prabhuji, I do.
Okay. And you know how to chant, basically, this um, third finger, this thumb and third finger should be used for chanting, not the second finger. Second finger is considered as contaminated. So that should not be used. And the third finger or the thumb and the middle finger should be used for chanting.
Oh, so thumb and middle finger. That's what I've been using.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
correct. Thanks, Mathan Prabhu, for joining. So we are just starting to chant Hare Krishna mantra.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I hope you have your chant bag with you. If not, you can take it and then we'll start.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
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 Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama, Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Rama,
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 Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare
Hare Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare
Hare Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Rama, Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare
Hare Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
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 Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama
Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama
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 Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
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 Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Ram
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
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 Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
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 Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
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 Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
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 Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
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 Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama
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 Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
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 Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama
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 Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama
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 Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama Rama
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
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 Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
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 Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama, Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama
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 Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama
Rama Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama, Rama
Rama,
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 Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama
Rama,
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 Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram, Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
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 Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Rama
Rama, Rama
Rama,
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 Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
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 Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
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 Ram, Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare.
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
जय श्री कृष्णा चैतन्य
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य
प्रभु नित्यानंद
प्रभु नित्यानंद
श्री अद्वैता गदाधर
श्री अद्वैत गदाधर
शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा
स्वासरी गौर भक्त वृंद.
थैंक यू ब्रो I'll share my screen. Let me know if it's visible to you all.
Yes, Prabhuji, it is.
Matan Prabhu, you want to read maybe few paragraphs? or maybe
I can. Yes, I can
yeah.
read.
Okay.
Start from the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. 1 second. Let me open what I had here. 1 second. Okay. Dealing among devotees. Dadadi pradi Kirnadi Kuhyam Akyadi Prachadi Bungade Boyade Saiva Sat Vidam Pritti Lakshanam. Translation: offering gifts in charity, accepting charitable gifts, revealing one's mind in confidence, inquiring confidentiality, accepting prasada, and offering prasada are the 6 symptoms of love shared by one devotee and another. Purport: in the verse, Srila Rupa Goswami explains how to perform devotional activities in association of other devotees. There are 6 kinds of activity. Giving one, giving charity to the devotee. Two, accepting from the devotees whatever they may offer in return. Three, opening one's mind to the devotees. Four, inquiring from them about the confidential service of the Lord. Five, honoring prasada or spiritual food given by the devotees. And six, feeding the devotees with prasada. An experienced devotee explains, and an inexperienced devotee learns from him. This is the Guhyam Akshayadi Prachadi. When a devotee distributes prasada, remnants of food offered to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, in order to maintain our spirit of devotional service, we must accept this prasada as the Lord's grace. Receiving through the pure devotee, we should also invite pure devotee to our home, offer them prasada, and we prepare to please them in all respect. This is called Bunkade Boyayade Chaiva. Even in ordinary social activity, these 6 types of dealings between two loving friends are absolutely necessary. For instance, when one businessman wishes to contact another businessman, he arranges a feast in a hotel, and over the feast, he openly expresses what he wishes to do. He then inquires from his business friend how he should act, and sometimes presents are exchanged. Thus, whenever there is a dealing of priti or love in intimate dealings, these 6 activities are executed. In the previous verse, Srila Rupa Goswami advised that one should renounce worldly association and keep company with the devotee. Sangha Tyaga Sado Vritte. The International Society for Krishna Consciousness has been established to facilitate these 6 kinds of loving exchanges between devotees. The society was started single handedly, but because people are coming forward and dealing with the give and take policy, the society is now expanding all over the world. We are glad that people are donating very liberally to the development of the society's activities, and people are also eagerly accepting whatever humble contributions we are giving them in the shape of books and magazines dealing strictly with the subject matter of Krishna consciousness. We sometimes hold Hare Krishna festivals and invite life members and friends to participate in the feasting by accepting prasada. Although most of our members come from the higher rungs of society, they nonetheless come and take whatever little prasada we are able to offer them. Sometimes the members and supporters inquire very confidentially about the methods of performing devotional service, and we write to explain this. In this way, our society is successfully spreading all over the world, and the intelligence of all countries is gradually appreciating our Krishna conscious activities. The life of the Krishna conscious society is nourished by these 6 types of loving exchange among the members. Therefore, people must be given the chance to associate with the devotees of ISKCON, because simply by reciprocating in the 6 ways mentioned above, an ordinary man can fully
Revive.
revive his dormant Krishna consciousness. In Bhagavad Gita 262, it is stated, Sankat Sanchayade Kamaha um, One's desires and ambitions develop according to the company one keeps. It is often said that a man is known by his company, and if an ordinary man associates with devotee, he will certainly develop his dormant Krishna consciousness. Translation and purport from Nectar of Instruction, Text 4.
Thanks a lot, bro. Thanks.
Okay.
So here the main aspect of today's discussion is dealing with devotees or associating with devotees. So in the last some of the sessions we discuss about the Vaishnava offenses like how not to offend a devotee. In this session we'll discuss about how to deal among devotees. So before starting that, um, I just wanted to quote one of the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's uh, verse. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to quote that asat sangatyag ei Vaishnavacharya. That a devotee's qualification or devotee's way of dealing is that he didn't associate with non-devotees. So basically, all these karmis, gyanis, yogi, he avoids them. Normally, in day-to-day circumstances, many of the time in office dealings or in other places, we have to deal with karmis or bhogis or people with all these mindsets. But the point is that, like in the last session, we understood that in some of the last sessions that we can give them association but not take them association. Um, and if it's not possible to even give them the association, then we just interact with them on a superficial level, but not to have their thought process penetrated around us. So, if possible, then one should, whatever way possible, one should avoid their um, company at all. And then someone has further inquired that who is a non-devotee, and then he further explained that Stri Sangi, or the one who is too much addicted with women. Same is the case vice versa as well, woman who is too much attracted to men. So that is considered as non-devotee. Why? Because they're completely in the bodily concept of life. And if their aim is just to have sense gratification, then definitely associating with them, we also develop the same qualities, same kind of discussion they will be doing, same kind of interest they will be having. And then if we interact with them, we will also get charged with those things. Definitely, we are not pure devotees that whomever will interact, whatever we will watch, whatever we'll experience will not have any impact on us. It will have an impact. We will become bodily conscious. So right now, earlier there was only the way of personal interaction with them. Now with the social media, everyone having access to YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all these reels, TikTok, everything. And 99% or even more than that percentage of people are those who are just after sense gratification. So even if you're watching their content, you are actually taking their association. And if you take their association, then you also come on the bodily platform of life. They're just thinking about money. They're just thinking about opposite sex. You interact with them because all their thought process, everything is surrounding that only. You will also get similarly charged. So any movie you watch that's only about hero falling in love with heroine or men running in after women or vice versa. But if you watch that, you will also get very much influence with that. Um, in reality, if someone can see on the real level, then it's just the outer covering. Soul is basically have similar set of characteristics. Soul is part and parcel of Krishna. Our eternal constitutional position is to become servant of Krishna. But when we are watching it, we also identify ourselves as hero or heroine of the movie. And we completely miss this, that it's actually the soul, which is covered with a sophisticated arrangement of bones, which is a byproduct of all these five elements, and then covered with flesh and skin. And it can be a different kind of covering that is given, either of a man or a woman. But we are very weak. We are not pure devotees. Watching all this, we'll also start identifying with that. And we also come to the bodily platform of life. So, taking that association, we don't, we, there is no such background voice going on that this is just the body, which is then covering, which is a skin covered with flesh, mucus, bile, or um, blood. So there is all these songs and everything going on, and you will also go into a different dimension altogether. So this is the impact of non-devotee association. So many people start taking alcohol or start taking um, cigarettes or all these intoxicants just being influenced by these movies. So, so this non-devotee association has such a big impact, and there is almost no devotee association. So, if we get some devotees, that's our great fortune. And if we get the devotee association, then we should be aware of how we should be dealing with devotees, how we should avoid non-devotees association in intimate dealings, even on the virtual platform, and how we should be associating with devotees. So, there are six things that is given: offering gift in charity, accepting charitable gifts, revealing one's mind in confidence, inquiring confidentially, accepting prasad and offering prasad are the six symptoms of love shared by one devotee and another. So this ISKCON is made by Srila Prabhupada because he knew that a man is a, you can say, man need social circle. Um, he always need some person with whom he can share his heart, he can share his feeling, he can interact. So if there are not association of devotees, then definitely he's left to associate with non-devotees only. So he has created ISKCON so that we can see that who all are the like-minded people, who all are attracted to Krishna, and then we develop more relationship with them. How we develop more relationship with them? So in this verse, Srila Rup Goswami explained how to perform devotional activities in association with other devotees. There are six kind of activities: giving charity to the devotees, accepting from the devotees whatever they may offer in return, opening one's mind to the devotees, inquiring from them about the confidential service of the Lord, honoring prasadam or spiritual food given by the devotees, and feeding the devotees with prasadam. So generally we see that whenever there are devotees, families, they invite each other. So this is a common culture, even whether one is a non-devotee as well. We can see, especially in our childhood days, that we used to go to some of our relatives' house. They used to come to our house. When we'll go to their house, they will prepare something, they will feed us. When they will come, we'll prepare something, our family will prepare something, feed them up. So similarly, that kind of uh, so this is in our culture, especially Indian people that has this culture. West people definitely know such culture. There is nothing in name of culture, but our culture is as such that we honor guest as God himself. We expect guest. We also go to our near and dear's house. They also visit us. So same kind of dealing we should be having with devotees. We should invite them, offer them prasadam. We should also go to their house whenever they invite us. And this is how the love grows. Um, then, if there are some uh, birthdays or some appearance day, um, you can say any occasion, a special occasion in the family of a devotee, we give something to the devotees. Maybe some gift, some dhoti kurta, some picture of Lord, some books, some kirtans, paraphernalia, book stand, anything, whatever we find fit. And then we are accepting from the devotees whatever they may offer in return, whatever they are giving us, any gift, any book, anything, we accept them. Opening one's mind to the devotee, that is very important thing. So whenever we are in doubt, if we go to the non-devotees, the non-devotees have this tendency that they try to control your life, especially women's. Mataji should be very careful, because generally if you interact with non-devotees, they themselves, their life is miserable. They don't know that what is right, what is wrong. They're completely on the bodily platform of life, and whatever advice that they will give you, that will also not going to help you, because that advice given is on the bodily platform of life. Sometimes because their life is so miserable, they wanted to control, they can't control their husband, they want to control your life. So we have to be very careful. So that's why we should open our mind only in front of devotees, what we are really feeling, what we should do. And when we open our mind in front of devotees, then devotee actually analyze all the situation from devotional perspective. He can see that what is good for you. If you will, for example, a simple thing, if you are disturbed in your business transaction or an official transaction, and you discuss with a non-devotee, he will just think of how to make more money, and he will guide you in that direction. But that actually may not be good for you. That may not be taking into consideration that you are having a limited lifespan. Your lifespan should be utilized in devotional service to the Lord, and that way you can return back home, back to Godhead. And this um, human form of life is especially rare. So they will not have this understanding. They can never give you a right, valid advice. But if you discuss with devotees, they will look into all the consideration, the material consideration as well, what is good for your devotional services. Even if there is something materially good, they will look into that as well. From a spiritual aspect as well, they will analyze things, and then they will give you the guidance. So that's why one should open their mind only to the devotees. If you open your mind to the non-devotees, then as per Chanakya Pandit, if you reveal your secret to someone, you're gone. So at any point of time there is any fight, they will reveal that secret to everyone. So that's why one should only open their mind in front of the devotees, at the front, in the front of non-devotees. Inquiring from them about confidential service of the Lord. So if you can understand that they are more advanced than you, uh, then you can inquire from with them that how they are doing the confidential service of the Lord, how you can improve your service, what they are doing which is helping them, how you can do that. So you can learn a lot from them. Um, Whenever there is a discussion between devotees, anyways, that discussion is going to be centered around Krishna. And as per Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, or as per Srila Prabhupada as well, one should do Krishna Katha, one should never do Gramya Katha. Gramya Katha means all the nonsense talk. Um, Everything else which is not related with Krishna, it's called Gramya Katha. So if you interact with any non-devotees, it can never be a discussion around Krishna. It's all the discussion which is of no use, because this material world is just created for this purpose, that we do some devotional service to the Lord and we return back for no other purpose. So all the other things talking about any other aspect is not helpful to us. So when we talk with devotees, then their discussion is only centered around Krishna. They share that how they're advancing in Krishna consciousness, what activities they are doing, what all they are learning, what all they are reading. So if we know that, we also uh, become enthusiastic. We also advance in that direction. If we just interact with non-devotees, we are just remain on the bodily platform of life. honoring prasadam or spiritual food given by the devotees. So that is also one another thing. If you go to the place of a non-devotee, definitely whatever he is cooking, it's all contaminated. Sometimes they may be cooking the non-vegetarian food stuff, which is just increasing one's sinful reaction. Um, but if you go to a place of a devotee, then definitely he is also eating prasadam. He will also give you prasadam. So you can honor the food, spiritual food given by the devotees, and feeding the devotees with prasadam. Whenever you invite them, you also feed them with prasadam. And this is the kind of a dealing which we know is happening between friends earlier as well, in earlier ages, or before coming to Krishna consciousness as well. We see that this is a general practice which happens in a family members as well. Uh, you go, you eat something, when they come, you feed them something. So same kind of uh, ways there to increase one's love toward another, and that love should be centered around Krishna and his devotees. So, and we have this social need. We want to talk with someone. We want to associate with someone. Our kids want to have interaction with another kids. So, under every circumstances, one should try to have companies of devotees, invite them, meet them. They let them invite us. In that fashion, we should grow this relationship. So these six things: giving charities to the devotees, accepting from devotees whatever they may offer in return, opening one's mind to the devotees, inquiring from them about the confidential service of the Lord, honoring prasad or spiritual food given by the devotees, and feeding devotees with prasadam. These are um, the most important thing when understanding about how to deal with devotees. So an experienced devotee explain, and an inexperienced devotee learn from him. So whenever um, two devotee groups are interacting, or two devotee friends are interacting, definitely they may not be both at same level, or at least not on same level in all the aspect of devotional services. So one who is more experienced devotee, generally senior devotees, he explains, and in an experienced devotee, the new devotee learn from him. This is guhyam akhyati prachati. That is, when a devotee distribute prasad, a remnant of food offered to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, in order to maintain our spirit of devotional service, we must accept this prasad as the Lord's grace, received through the pure devotees. We should also invite pure devotees to our home, offer them prasad, and be prepared to please them in all respect. This is called Bhungte Bhojyate Chaiva. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he used to say that one should always try to associate with the devotees who are senior to them. Why? Because that way they will make progress. If they will only interact with neophyte devotees, new devotees, then um, they will not have much to look after. So uh, that means they will not learn anything new. But a devotee should always, so it's not that they should ignore the new devotees and all. They should give their association, but they should also get something so that they can make progress. For that purpose, they should always endeavor hard to associate with um, senior devotees or pure devotees. That should be always their aspiration, because why? They can also learn from them. Whatever they have learned, then definitely they can pass it down to the new devotees, um, inexperienced devotees. But first, they should also um, learn more, and for that purpose, they should interact more and more with senior devotees, with pure devotees. So they should always endeavor hard to identify where are pure devotees, where are senior devotees. And whenever they find it, they should always interact with them. They should take their companies. They should invite them. And that way they will, whenever they interact with them, they will learn with them, and that way they will make progress. So this is a very key thing, that if you really want to progress, you have to associate more and more with senior devotees, with pure devotees. Uh, and this is what we learn as well, that Narad Muni, he got this perfection just because of associating with pure devotees of the Lord. So then Srila Prabhupada is further explaining that even in ordinary social activities, the sixth type of dealing between two loving friends are absolutely necessary. So that we have discussed that in earlier times as well. Uh, when we were kid, there is this kind of dealing that we have seen among the friends or among the family members. Um, in any cases, we see, like for example, when one businessman wishes to contact another businessman, um, so like-minded people, so like one is in the business circle and he want to grow his business. There are two businessmen. One wanted to learn from another. One wanted to see that how he's making such a good progress in his business field. So generally in business circle as well, we see that when a businessman wishes to contact another businessman, he arrange a feast in a hotel. And over the feast, he openly express what he wishes to do. He then inquire from his businessman how he should act and sometime presents or exchange. Thus, whenever there is a dealing of preeti or love in intimate dealings, these six activities are executed. So we see that in businessman as well, there is a circle of business, circle of commerce, chamber of commerce. So in whatever field there are people, they interact with those field people, and that way they make progress. So when in ordinary business dealings as well, we see that if a businessman wants to do a venture into a new field, then he will, whatever another businessman friend who is in that particular field, they meet each other over lunch or dinner. They open their heart that, oh, I also wanted to venture into this space. Now you already have experience in this space. You guide me from your um, experience, and then that person will guide, oh, there may be loss associated with this kind of business. There are these risks that you have to take into consideration. So from his experience, that another businessman learn. Same is the case when we interact with devotees. So okay, my devotional services are not very proper. I want to further grow into that, or maybe in this circumstances I cannot perform my devotional services. What next step I should be taking so that my devotional services can um, increase, or my realization can increase? What steps I can take and in my considerations? And then senior devotees, because he has experience, he has also gone through same phases, so he can guide you that okay, you can do this thing, or you should not do this. So what are do's and don'ts, he will be able to guide you. So, so we can see whenever there is a dealing of preeti or love, intimate dealing, these six activities are executed in any space. We see in the previous verse, Srila Rup Goswami advises that one should renounce worldly association and keep companies with the devotees. Sangha Tyag Satovrata. The International Society of Krishna Consciousness has been established to facilitate these six kind of loving exchanges between the devotees. And this society was started single-handedly, but because people are coming forward and dealing with the give and take policy, the society is not now expanding all over the world. So we have seen how Srila Prabhupada, just one person, he has gone to the West, and how he has expanded to such a large community. So initially as well, he interacted with the new people. They came forward, they heard from him. Srila Prabhupada used to invite them at his place, offering them prasadam, giving them the books about Krishna, giving the talks about Krishna. And then they also, in a loving exchange, they also offer some money to further build some temples, to further expand the preaching movement of Srila Prabhupada. So this way there was loving exchange. So Srila Prabhupada has seen that how with this loving exchange itself, the society is expanding. So he has written, we are glad that people are donating very liberally to the development of society's activities, and people are also eagerly accepting whatever humble contribution we are giving them in the shape of books and magazines dealing strictly with the subject matter of Krishna consciousness. So when people understood after little practice that this is real, this Krishna consciousness is a real, this chanting of the Lord is making them connected with Krishna, how they are overcoming their bad habits, how this is making impact on us, how they're making connection with Krishna, then they understood this is a genuine movement, and they started contributing liberally. They understand that we are getting the benefit. So many people, hippies who are taking LSD, marijuana, they become completely free of their habits. So they understood that this is a genuine movement and everyone is actually eternally part and parcel of Krishna. So Krishna, so when they get the reciprocation of Krishna sitting from their heart, they understood that, oh, this is valid, this is genuine, and then they want this movement to further grow so that other can benefit if they have the capability. They can donate in terms of money, or otherwise they can um, donate in terms of labor. Like if they have the physical capacity, some devotees they started typing for Srila Prabhupada in as a reciprocation of what they are getting. Some people started cooking for the Sunday love feast. So that way, whatever social skills that they have, they started utilizing in the service of the Lord. So we sometimes hold Hare Krishna festival and invite life member and friends to participate in the feasting by accepting prasadam. Although most of our members come from the higher ranks of society, they nonetheless come and take whatever little prasad we are able to offer them. Sometimes the member and supporter inquire very confidentially about the method of performing devotional services, and we try to explain this. In this way, our society is successfully spreading all over the world, and the intelligentsia of all countries is gradually appreciating our Krishna conscious activities. So Srila Prabhupada has seen, we have also seen this, so many people, sometimes very rich people, like the Amrish Prabhu, who was great grandson of Ford, or so many um, important people, the family members of Birlas and all those things. All so many rich class people, both in India and abroad, they were coming in. George Harrison from the Beatles group, they're all coming and visiting Srila Prabhupada. And whatever Srila Prabhupada has to offer in terms of prasadam, in terms of book, they are accepting it very gladly. And in turn, they also want to give some service to Srila Prabhupada. We have seen so much of services done by George Harrison. He donated Bhaktivedanta Manor, which is there in the Watford in United Kingdom near London. Amrish Prabhu, he became uh, initiated devotee from Srila Prabhupada himself. He is still instrumental in developing this Mayapur project, Navdeep Mayapur Dham, TOVP Temple, Temple of Vedic Planetarium. Uh, all these rich peoples from India as well, whether they're Ambanis or Birlas, they were donating previously for the development of the temples. So even though they are the rich class of people, but they accept whatever prasadam uh, these devotees were distributing them, and they honor it, understanding that it is very important, more important than the wealth that they are having. Because from the teachings of Srila Prabhupada, they can understand. So at the very first time, when this Prabhu, um, great grandson of Ford Motors owner. So once first when he met Srila Prabhupada, um, so at the very first meeting, generally he has seen that whenever he met people, people try to flatter him. Uh, but when he met Srila Prabhupada, then he directly inquired, so where is uh, where is Mr. Ford? So basically, he inquired about his grandfather, that where he is now, and he was already dead. So he could understand that he's just trying to tell that he may be a very rich person, he may be a very accomplished person, he has done so much, he was having so much wealth, but where is he now? No one is aware that where he's gone, what kind of body now he has accepted, where he is. So he understood this person is different. He's not there to flatter me. He's just giving me the direct realization that I should not be puffed up thinking that now I have acquired this body of a great grandson of Ford. Because this body, once it's finished with all these identification of being associated with Ford and all those things. So I should work for this soul. That's how, like, he surrendered. He took initiation as well from Srila Prabhupada. Same is the case with George Harrison and so many other people. So that's why like he has written that although most of our member come from the higher ranks of society, they nonetheless come and take whatever little prasad we are able to offer them. Sometimes the member and some porter inquire very confidentially about the method of performing devotional services, and we try to explain this. In this way, our society is successfully spreading all over around the world, and the intelligentsia of the country is also gradually appreciating all our Krishna conscious activities. We see all over the world, everyone is appreciating what ISKCON is doing, even in India or in whole of the world. When there was a COVID pandemic hit, it was only Food for Life program from ISKCON that was serving everyone free of cost. Um, so much of social service that ISKCON has done at that point of time. In the war, people, countries infested with war, Food for Life is there supporting them. So many African countries, poor countries, because of the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, this Food of Life program is going on. Even the founder of Apple, Steve Jobs, he in one of his interview has revealed that he was very poor. He could not afford nice food, and every Sunday he used to walk 8 miles to get a very nice vegetarian feast arranged by ISKCON. So once in a week, he get to eat full course meal at nearby Hare Krishna temple. So nearby ISKCON temple. So much of service ISKCON is doing that everyone in all rung of society they are appreciating what ISKCON is doing. So the life of Krishna conscious society is nourished by these six type of loving exchanges among the member. Therefore, people must be given the chance to associate with the devotees of ISKCON, because simply by reciprocating in six way mentioned above, an ordinary man can fully revive his dormant Krishna consciousness. So even just by interacting with them, and so we have seen in the life story of Narada that how just by being in touch with devotees, how by just serving them, hearing from them, taking their remnant prasadam, Narad Muni makes such a progress that from being a son of a maid servant, he became a pure devotee, eternal associate of the Lord. So in the Bhagavad Gita 2.62, it's stated, Sangat Sanjate Kama, one's desire and ambition develop according to the company one keep. It is often said that a man is known by his company, and if an ordinary man associate with devotee, he will certainly develop his dormant Krishna consciousness. So we become what we associate with. If we associate with a person who is um, very lusty, who is after sense gratification, we become very lusty. We will become person after sense gratification. If we associate with the devotees of the Lord who are just after Krishna, who just want to serve Krishna, who want to return back home, back to Godhead, then we also become devotee. We understand because in reality, every one of us is part and parcel of Krishna. Externally being associated with different modes of material nature, we may run after this or that, but once associating with devotee and realizing our eternal constitutional position, we all have the ability to become devotees of the Lord. So for that purpose, it's very important that one keep companies of devotees, one should associate with devotees. If not possible every day, at least once in a week, one should try to associate with devotees. And that's why Srila Prabhupada has started this Love Feast program, so that at least once in a week in weekends one can take association of devotees. And if possible, one lives in company of devotee, one see if there are he can make devotees, or if he lives near the association of devotee, they interact with each other, and that way both of them, both of the families make quick progress. So that's for today. Preaching is the essence. Mataji, you want to read, and that will end our session for today.
Sure, Prabhu. Preaching is the essence. Giving contributions to authorized persons gives the donor unlimited benefit. Money given in charity to a suitable person is guaranteed bank balance in the next life. Such charity is recommended to be given to a Brahmana. If the money is given in charity to a non Brahmana without Brahmanical qualification, the money is returned in the next life in the same proportion. If it is given in charity to a half-educated Brahmana, even then the money is returned double. If the money is given in charity to a learned and a fully qualified Brahmana, the money is returned 100 and 1,000 times. And if the money is given to a Veda Paraga, one who has factually realized the path of the Vedas, it is returned by unlimited multiplication. Srimad Bhagavatam 2.3.17. Hare Krishna.
Thanks a lot, Mataji. So so many times we see that there are so many rich people who are very charitably disposed. So like we see like Tata's, Ratan Tata, he has donated throughout his life. Why? Because we should understand from this itself that in the last lives as well, he was very much charitably disposed. He must be doing a lot of charities. That's why automatically he's born in the family of Tatas. He became the heir of Tata's family. So how is it possible? Because in the last life as well, he was doing some charity. Same is the case with um, Ambani's as well or Birla's as well. You will find them very charitably disposed. They give lot to the charities, whether it's even the Bill Gates. So they have formed Bill on the Melinda Gates Formation Foundation. Whether you talk about the founder of Facebook, they also do a lot of charitable activities. So automatically, if you are charitably disposed, you will be born very rich in your next life. So it's given like money given in charity to a suitable person is guaranteed bank balance in the next life. Such charity is recommended to be given to Brahmana. If the money is given in charity even to the non-Brahmana, one person without Brahminical qualification, the money is returned in next life in the same proportion. So if you give, for example, 100 rupees to a non-Brahman as well, then in next life automatically you will get the bank balance of 100 rupees without any endeavor. If so, that's why like these startups they're donating millions and millions of rupees in charities. So even though if it's going to the non-Brahmanas, it's guaranteed that next birth he will take, it will be at least millionaire. So if it is given in charity to a half-educated Brahmana, sometimes they give to the like um, Ambanis as well. They give to so many people and they give to ISKCON as well. And sometime to different temples as well they give. Sometime to some person who are little bit qualified they also give. So even if they give to the half-educated Brahmana, even then the money is returned double. So if they will give million to the person who is having half Brahmanical qualities, then in next life they will be born automatically 2 millions is guaranteed. If the money is given in charity to learn and fully qualified Brahmana, the money is returned 100 and 1,000 times. So 100 and 1,000 times automatically they will get. So this is from the material calculation I'm talking about. And if the money is given to a Ved Parang, one who has factually realized the path of the Vedas, it is returned in unlimited multiplication. So if someone donate for the real cause, for the cause of Krishna consciousness, materially as well, he will get lot of opulences. We never find that one who is charitably disposed toward ISKCON has some problem of maintaining his daily bread. Automatically, by the province of Lord, by the mercy of Lord, he never have any scarcity. So, so, so that's basically emphasizing um, the importance that people who think that, oh, I'm donating for the temple construction or for the Sunday feast program or for the some of the festivals of ISKCON, they should be guaranteed that even if they will not be able to return back home back to Godhead in this lifetime, then next lifetime as well they will have uh, better facilities to progress in Krishna consciousness just because of the charities that they have done in this life. So that's it for today. Any question if anyone is having, you can raise it. Else surely attend the Sunday Love Feast program tomorrow. Yeah, Rina Mataji, you want to say something?
Yes, thank you so much, Prabhuji. It's always all your talks are really very insightful and very helpful. I just have a quick question. We have like a pet at home. It's a small dog,
Mhm.
and she like technically should be eating dog food, but she's like really spoiled. So we have to always mix some chicken and some stuff in her food. So usually my husband takes care of that, but sometimes I have to do it.
Mhm.
And in fact, last Ekadasi, I had to do that on that day. So,
Mhm.
in a situation like this, how do you like? I can't navigate around that. What is the best thing to do?
Um, Generally speaking, animals, because they have not got a human form of life, they didn't accumulate karmas. So if
Hmm.
they are eating non-vegetarian food stuff as well, if they are uh, accustomed to it, if they are carnivorous animal, they or um, sort of a animal who are even taking both uh, plant-based product and the animal-based product, they will not incur any karmas because of eating that.
Hmm.
So that is not a problem. The only problem is, like we heard the story of uh, Bharat Maharaj in the last sessions, that he became very much attached, attracted toward baby deer, and then he got the next birth of a deer.
Right.
So similarly, we should see that we should not become very much attached to animals. Definitely, if one is aware of these principles before coming to Krishna consciousness, then one maybe help them, feed them outside of their house, not become very much attached with them, because animal cannot come to the platform of Krishna consciousness. But by the mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because he was Krishna himself, he could even raise the level of animals as well, so that they become completely Krishna conscious, that he have done in so many of his pastime. But we are not on that level that we can elevate a animal also on the level of Krishna consciousness. So if dog is already there with you, you can feed him whatever is his requirement. That is fine. Um, but at the same point of time, you don't become so much attached to him. Attached in terms of that you can serve him, understanding that he is also a soul. Because of past some of the mistakes, he got this animal body
Mm.
of a dog. So that's fine. In that fashion, you can show your compassion to that dog and keep playing Hare Krishna mantra in a small volume. And
I
even
do that. I do
yeah,
that. And interestingly, when I'm doing the my malas,
mm,
she wants to sit next to me. I've noticed that for the
yeah,
past week. She comes and sits next, so it's really
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
The issue is that when I'm handling her food, especially if like it's a Ekadashi day, I don't handle her food. But last Ekadashi, I was like I had no option. And so like if I'm handling her chicken and everything on the day of the fast, do I have to like shower after? Like how do I tackle that?
You can use hand gloves.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Don't
Yeah,
touch
that's
it
a good
directly.
idea. Okay, got it. That's a good idea. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji. So we should be very practical when we are doing devotional services to the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Srila Prabhupada, when he first visited West, people were not at all aware how to deal with devotees. So in the same fridge where Srila Prabhupada used to keep his food items, they used to keep the cat food and all those things. He tolerated everything.
Mm.
People who are coming to pick him up, they used to have dog also sitting next to him, which is not at all suitable for a person who has come from the spiritual world. But he tolerated everything because he wanted to be practical. He don't want to act like a fanatic. So in by his way of working, he has shown that one should be very much practical in devotional services. So one of his disciples, she was having so her name is Yamuna Devi Dasi, very famous devotee. She has written one book
Mm.
on uh, all the recipes of prasadam, which was a word recognized book. So this Yamuna Devi Mataji, she was having a cat. Uh, so so Srila Prabhupada explained that these cats are very envious in nature. Uh, if they are in someone's family, they don't want that the attention should be given to anyone else. So if you have a cat, then it will be very difficult for you to conceive. You
Oh.
will not have a child, or maybe if, for example, a young girl will have a cat, then automatically there are problems in her marriage. No one will come in her life because of their enviness. Automatically, they um, cut these connections. So it's a very sort of a thing that happen beyond our knowledge, so subconsciously. So they, you can say, by their aura, by their vibration, they create such a situation. So Yamuna Mataji, she also experienced that thing, that always whenever she was trying to conceive, there is a miscarriage. And then she understood
Mm.
what Srila Prabhupada was saying. But definitely then she thought that how to get rid of this cat. But
Mm.
somehow, like, anyways, so that is one. I'm just giving an example. It's not that. So this is what happened. So early in our Vedic culture, um, people were feeding all the animals, but
Outside. Yeah.
they were kept outside. Uh,
Mm.
so they were taken proper care of, but because generally speaking, they cannot become so clean, um, very difficult to raise them to the level of Krishna consciousness. So very hardly we see that they're kept inside the house. But now that we have it, we should serve them in terms of a Krishna conscious fashion without hampering our own devotional services. And that way, that is also a soul. If they will, if they can take whatever prasadam that you are making, you can feed them, they will make progress. At least next birth they will not have of this animal. Next birth they will get of a human being, and they will make a progress from there where they have left.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Thanks a lot, Maraja. Hare Krishna.